channel. In today's video, I will be reviewing the movie Sister Act. And of course, as always, there will be spoilers, so spoiler alert here. And also let me know in the comments if you want me to start telling you what actors and actresses played the main character in these movies. Like, I realize that's something maybe I should be doing, I'm not sure. So let me know in the comments down below if you would like that. But let's do that with this movie anyway. The main character in this movie is played by Whoopi Goldberg. I'm just gonna bypass the expectations part of this movie, and I know I've been kind of doing that a lot lately. It's just that a lot of the movies I've been doing have been movies from my childhood, and I can't remember what my expectations were, if I had any at that point. And this movie especially, like, I grew up with this movie. I can't even recall when the first time I watched this was. So now we can start with the storyline. The storyline of this movie is our main character, Dolores, is a lounge singer in Reno, Nevada. Well, we learn right away she kind of lives a bit of a scandalous life. Like, she's a lounge singer, she's with someone who is married, and she finds out that the person she's with, that married person, is actually a very bad person, like a criminal. Like, she literally walks in on him before he unalives someone, and she's like, wait, who am I with? So when she walks in on him after he unalived someone, he sends his goons after her to bring her back so that he can make sure she's not gonna tell anyone. So then his two goons chase after her, and she runs and she barely gets away from them, and she goes to the police department. While at the police station, they tell her that they've been investigating the person she was with. I forgot his name. Can I remember his name? I forgot his name, I'm sorry. But the person she was with, they've been investigating him for years, but they've never found solid evidence. Now things happen, and they really want to keep her safe in a place where that guy can't get to her until they find evidence to take him down. Well, this guy has a lot of connections, so the place that they find for her to hide at is a convent, and they want to disguise her as a nun and hide her at a convent because they think that's the last place he'll ever look for her, like ever. Well, at first she's really opposed to the idea, like that's an opposite. The type of lifestyle is just completely opposite from what she's lived. But he convinces her, and the only person who knows at this convent, who knows that she's not a real nun, is the head nun. Like, all the other nuns think she is a real nun. And it's funny because it's a real fish out of water story. Like, she's really trying to fit in with everyone. And a point of interest in the movie is she is appointed to help the choir. Well, apparently lately that church has not been getting a lot of people in the seats at their services. Like, it's kind of been scarce and empty. Did I say that right? Scarce? Scarce? I think so. I might have said that wrong. But the church hasn't been getting a lot of people in the seats at the services. Well, she starts spicing up their music a little bit, like the way they perform. It's really amazing, and it shows how people outside in the street are like, what's that music? So they go in, and it shows that the church really starts to get more people in the seats. And it shows that she's starting to adjust to the nun life, because it's a really interesting type of life, especially for someone like her who is never used to it. It's very different, so it's a very funny fish out of water story. Well, eventually the bad guys end up finding her there, and they kidnap her, they take her. And the head nun tells all the other nuns the truth, like who she was, and the entire situation. Well, then they all agree that they need to go find her, they need to go save her, because they really did grow to like her, and it's just the right thing to do. So then they go to Reno, and it's so funny because the last thing you expect to see in Reno is a group of nuns. So they go and they try to save her, and the police get there, and they do end up saving her from the bad guys, and the bad guys get arrested. So it's a really amazing movie. I love this movie so much, and literally out of all the movies I've reviewed so far, this is the one I'd recommend to you the most. Like, I really want you to go. I want you to find it, either buy it like a physical copy, or I don't know what streaming services it is on, but go find it and watch it. And that's kind of crazy for me to say, because I wouldn't say this is it's my favorite movie out of all the ones I've reviewed, but this is the one I would recommend the most, so go watch Sister Act. And now I want to give you my ratings of the conclusion. This movie is literally a 10 out of 10 for me. It is perfect, literally. For the movies, like what they're trying to accomplish, they really did accomplish. This movie is perfect. I love it so much. Part of that is kind of biased, a little bit though, just a little bit, because I grew up with this movie. But a complete 10 out of 10 for me. And like I said, I'm gonna also bypass expectations versus conclusion, because like I said, I had to bypass expectations. But I really want you to go watch this movie, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment and do all that fun stuff. So I hope all of you enjoyed. I know I did. Until the next time.